I'm Brian.
And I'm Lydia.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's initially very sweet.
It's got like a tiny bit of heat, but it's really nothing much.
A whole pot of seeds in here.
There's a lot of seeds. It's really not very hot. Ready for round two? Cheers.
Cheers. Definitely not as sweet, but it does have a delicious taste to
It
it.
is really good. I got zero heat at all, but they're really nice and juicy, and texture-wise, I think that they're great. They're more like a bell pepper, honestly. I have no heat.
And a little bit.
I got actually more heat from the last one, which is supposed to be milder pepper. I got nothing from this, but I'd cook with it or eat it as a refreshing snack.
It's definitely a snackable pepper. Tastes very good. I don't know how I would describe it. Well, next, we're going to step up the game. Quite a bit, actually. These are some ornamental Thai peppers. Ratings on these are between 50 and 100,000. We're probably about twice as hot as the ones we just ate. These are from our own garden. They're not quite ripe yet. They should be red. So they might not be at their peak heat, but we'll give it a whirl. Very bitter because it's not ripe. Heat-wise, definitely ramped up the heat in my mouth.
It did. Yeah, it's really bitter. It's not good.
I wouldn't recommend them until they ripen up a bit.
But the heat level, like my mouth is pretty hot right now. It's not anything crazy heat, but it's a much hotter one than the last ones that we had.
I think your tolerance might be a little better than mine because my mouth's on fire and I'm sweating.
Oh.
I'm starting to sweat. You can see it.
Well, you did just eat 3 hot peppers.
So did you. Well, for our first video, we're going to jump up the game a little more.
It's actually starting to like hit me a little bit now.
You ready just to jump into
Nope.
it? No? This one definitely gives you more of a burn.
That was like nothing for a long time, and now it's just starting to like...
Yeah, it slowly creeped up and starting to burn the back of my tongue and my throat a little bit, actually.
It's a very tolerable heat, though, so... I mean, it's not
It's a good
anything...
heat. Heat-wise was good. The flavor wasn't great. If you could have this heat into one of those serrano peppers, that'd be great.
That's hot. It's already starting to come back down, though. It peaked.
Peaked and it's on its way down. It's all downhill from here. As you can see, though, I am glistening.
Until it goes back up again.
It won't until we eat another pepper. Would you like to do?
I just swallowed a
Cut. Oh.
Oh. Remember when you said it wasn't gonna ramp up till we got another pepper? We lied.
It did.
That coughing fit just like brought it back up.
For some reason it does. Like if you feel that little tingle in your throat and you give it a cough, it makes it a lot worse.
It's burning.
I've been at it a little more than she has, so my tolerance is a little better, I will say.
I started a week ago,
Yeah,
2 weeks ago.
about that.
I decided to start eating hot peppers by eating a jalapeno a day, every day, for a week. Which was great because it worked and my heat tolerance is way higher than it was. I could never have done this 2 weeks ago.
As for me, I mean, I've always added hot sauce and always liked everything hot, but for the past week and a half, I've been eating the Thai peppers that we just ate, and it ramped up the heat pretty good in your mouth.
This is like a tactical effort
Yeah.
to eat hot peppers.
I made the mistake of just chomping into a ghost pepper last week, and it burned. I made it through it. I mean, it was definitely an experience. It burned right in the back of my throat, and it stayed there for a good 10 or 15 minutes. It just burned. I've taken bites out of a chocolate primatale, which is a pretty hot pepper, but I haven't gone any deeper into it than that. Lately, the past few days, I've ramped it up a little bit to the habanero. I don't know if Lydia's ready for the habanero. You ready for a habanero?
Little one.
So we have two habaneros, a bigger one, a smaller one. They're both pretty orange. I don't know what exact variety they are. We did buy these at a local market, local farm actually.
And they had beautiful peppers. They were gorgeous.
They are gorgeous peppers.
So we're going to go back and get more this coming weekend because we're getting close to the end of the season. So we're going to grab whatever we can because they were wonderful.
And these peppers range between 100 and 300,000 Scovilles. So they definitely ramped up a few times hotter than the ones we just ate. But
I have not yet eaten a whole habanero, and I'm kind of afraid.
it's definitely a reason to be afraid because they are pretty hot. So I won't blame you if you only eat half. I'm going to do the whole thing because I've been doing it for a couple of days now.
I'm going to do my best.
Here we go.
See how far I get. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh. The flavor in these peppers is so delicious.
So sweet.
These are I don't know. I mean, they're so sweet and they're like fruity. I mean, if you can get past the heat, they're absolutely delicious. This
one definitely gives a little bit different burn. It's starting to feel it in my tongue, the back of my tongue.
I'm not feeling anything yet, but I know it's coming.
As you can see, I'm the sweater of the group. Definitely ramped up the heat. But I love these because the aftertaste, you just have that true pepper flavor, and it's amazing. Like, I love this flavor.
I don't know how. Mine might have just been like a less hot one. It's hot. And it's like in my mouth, and it's kind of growing a little bit.
It's definitely heated up. Let me go grab a paper towel because I need it.
But it is not quite what I was expecting it to be. I've eaten pieces of habaneros so far. I've never just eaten a whole one. So I was bracing for it to be a lot more intense than it is. But again, maybe mine was just, it was smaller. Maybe it just wasn't as highly developed.
Definitely the bigger the pepper, the hotter it's going to be because there's more of it.
It's like a stingy kind of a burn.
It does. Definitely stings. It's more of a tongue burn with the habaneros. This one is hitting my throat a little bit, the back, but it's definitely, the heat's actually peaking now for me.
I think it is for me too.
Took a few minutes to get there, but it's...
My gums hurt.
It's definitely a lot of saliva. That mixes and just swishes the oil around your mouth. It just makes that capsaicin burn increase.
Screw this.
Oh. Proud of you, you know. It's our first habanero.
Oh, it hurts.
Like I said, I ate half of one probably 30 years ago, and I wasn't ready for it, you know. I'm still never ready for it, but a little more prepared now for what it feels like.
So we don't know what we're going to do next because we are, like I said, we're going to go stock up on some more peppers this weekend, but we're probably only going to get the same varieties that we had today. We are going to try to probably order some coming up to try some different varieties, and maybe we'll get some hot sauces and we'll play around with that.
Yeah.
And see what we think of those to try some varieties we've been looking at. So I don't know. We'll see how far we can take this.
It's true. Here we go. Join us for the ride. I'm Brian again.
Lydia.
Have a good day.
Bye.